Hello, hello, and welcome back to Nature's Galaxy. I'm your host and talkative friend, Luna. Thank you so much for stopping by and trusting me with your cards. Just giving that a good shuffle. We are going to be using it, but I'm just going to start out with the Divine Energy Oracle. This message is for Taurus people, Taurus placements. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's jump right into it. Taurus, you no longer in Western astrology have Uranus wreaking havoc on your life. Thank God. I have Lilith and Taurus, so I get it. I did not do any type of reading on this channel because I was just like, what the hell am I going to tell a Taurus, right? I know how y'all are. I know how Uranus is, so it's kind of just counterproductive. Not all the time, but I was like, in this situation, like, I don't even want to listen, so. All right, Taurus, let's see. You have new beginnings. It's a great time to start a new job, start a new position, make your way. You have new family members by blood, so on and so forth. Okay. So the first card you have is have faith in yourself. Let's start there. Have faith in yourself. What other messages do we have for Taurus? Embrace your power. And then we also have love yourself, of course. Of course. Venusian to Venusian sign as a Libra myself. I get it. One more card, potentially, for now. What does Taurus need to know? We're starting off the reading easy. Keep your commitments and begin to explore. You could have Pisces in your chart. Potentially raise your vibration. Cool. So we have faith. We have faith. Embrace your power. Love yourself. Keep your commitments. Let's jump into these cards. Hello, hello. To the people entering in. All right. Let's see what Taurus needs to know right now. Point blank period. Okay. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. No words needed, Virgo. So if you have Virgo in your chart, the South Node just left your sign, so everything that felt like it's just falling down on top of you, don't worry. You got two people watching you. Maybe you should just watch TV. Funny enough, I don't own a TV. Joke's on you. So, next, have faith. So, as well, if you are really pushing yourself into this draconic version of yourself as Uranus does with most people, you are looking forward to the next constellation. You're looking forward to the next Earth placement, so on and so forth, which is Virgo. So you could be attracting more Virgos into your life at this time. So for some of you, you're just like, I don't even like Virgos. But you could have some Virgos coming into your life where there's good synastry here. Okay? So out with the bad, in with the good when it comes down to the Virgos. All right. Let's see. What else with have faith? B-D-E, even if you don't have the D. So intimidation wants to try to come your way. Joke's on them, apparently. So there are some people who are tugging and pulling at your energy. It could also be different Virgo placements, not all Virgo placements. Have faith in these situations. I also feel like if there's a Virgo trying to dominate your energy, universe already knows. Universe knows that you are going to be trying to find your way out. You will be finding your way out, so on and so forth. Let's see. You know what came to mind? The term dumbass. Dumbass came to mind. So you may think this about a Virgo, so on and so forth. But I don't necessarily know the relationship you have with this person. This could be a baby daddy, could be a baby mama. I'm not really sure. But hard boundaries here. Have faith in the situation. Ooh. Cleanse that. Your aura is giving musty. Goodness, who's trying to disrupt the Taurus right now? Shouldn't they know better? Shouldn't they know better? That's funny. I feel like, yeah, you're just gonna, it says embrace, but it really does feel like you're gonna dominate the situation with your power. So you and other people right now, like right now, what it's giving is you need to really focus on your sustainability. You need to focus on your money. You need to focus on your worth. You need to focus on your power. There were certain situations recently that have just been draining you. People doing this, people doing that. And it's just like Taurus wants to just focus on their work. It says the universe. She isn't ignoring you. She's ghosting you with a purpose. You, them, so on and so forth. So embrace your power coming up, yeah? You might have to, play Casper, whether you're friendly or not. Just leaving people on red. I know yesterday I had to turn off my phone. I was just like, you know what? The electricity keeps picking up on people's thoughts, people's moods. And you know what? Let me just turn this device off for a minute. Let me focus on my value. Let me focus on the things that I want to focus on, my work, so on and so forth. So, what else with embrace your power? Yeah, disconnecting. Disconnecting from people, trolls, just ugly spirited people. Period. Oh boy. Ooh, we have twin flame. He's a runner. He's a track star. So baby daddy and ex, they can't get enough of you, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. They can't get enough of you. They're always, you know what? They're trying to be an energy vampire right now. So I'm talking to the girlies for a second. So there is an ex around you, whether they're thinking about you, dreaming about you, they're hopping into your dream, so on and so forth. They want you to run after them. A Taurus? A Taurus? You want a Taurus to come running after you. Okay, pause. And Taurus, if you have done that in the past, it's about the journey. But we're not doing that anymore. Uranus is no longer in your sign. You have Neptune in your 12th house. So your dreams are important at this time. Your psychology is important at this time. You also have Chiron in your house right now. So focusing on how you heal your image, how you feel like other people are also reading you at this time. And it starts from within. It starts from within. And right now it says embrace your power. I also feel like some of you could sign up for something coming up where you detox this energy from an ex. Now, I don't necessarily know how long you and this ex have been going around and around here and there, but I do feel like this person, more or less, we have soul ties. You swapped energy, not just bodies. Who are you still spiritually carrying? So Taurus, there was an ex of yours, man, woman, so on and so forth, but it's coming through as a man. I'm going to put that out there. Okay, so if they're trans, thems, theys, you can fill in the blank. But when it comes down to this soul tie energy, yeah, this person's almost giving energy vampire. They want you to feel some type of way, or if you were intimate to some type of degree, I do feel like there's this passion, this very sacred chord that you had with you and who you wanted to be with. This person could have been fine as fuck, but it does feel like now they're kind of like wreaking havoc a little bit on the soul tie energy. They could be trying to seduce you back into their life. Don't fall for it. This person is quickly turning into a dusty because Taurus rules value. Taurus rules money. Taurus rules the earth. If you try to rob the earth, what happens? What happened to the water? Where'd the water go? We also have Cancer here. You could have been dealing with a Cancer. You could have it in your chart. So we have Cancer here, Virgo here. So whether it's in your chart or you were dealing with these individuals, or it could be in their chart, so on and so forth. If you are dealing with a twin flame that you thought was going to be here forever, especially if you have Cancer in your chart or they were a Cancer, is over. Right now, it's time for you to love yourself. It's time for you to also dive into your emotions. So yeah, heavily picking up on spiritual detoxing coming up. So unfortunately, I feel like for some of you, if you still want to go out and date, or if you just recently broke up with somebody, give it a few months. Give it a few months. You need to get your money back. You need to get your aura back. You need to really dive into your endorphins, dance, be outside, be with your friends, you know, have a good time, wholesome fun. Also just being with yourself, clean around. I mean, like, you guys like to clean anyway. I get it. Got Taurus in my chart, like I said. I understand. Where it's just like, ugh, if my surroundings aren't beautiful, then what is this? It is time, it is time, it is time. Love yourself. Love yourself. So ooh, goodness. No. Rejection is, it says sometimes God's protection, but honestly what I'm feeling is no is God's protection coming up. So it's a no for a Cancer if you're trying to date them. With the Virgo, it's very 50-50. I don't know. It's giving passive energy with them. Also, okay, so it's saying no to a Pisces and no to a Cancer coming up if you're trying to date them. I don't know who these people are, so on and so forth, but love yourself. But yeah, there's some kind of energy. I don't know if you can really see it. There's like a face in there, but when it comes down to, I don't know, there could be an energy attachment connected to this Pisces or to this Cancer. So just be wary when it comes down to these two signs. If you know of these people, pray for them. Pray that these attachments just get away from them. I don't know, but it also just, there needs to be some kind of divine intervention here, especially for the Pisces coming up. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but they do have astrological placements that have them going deep into their subconscious. So this is something that they need to understand at this point in time. Next, keep your commitments. Keep your commitments. Let's see, let's see. What's this about? Scorpio. Hello, hello. Read my I don't know these questions. I'm bad at the whole chat thing. Let's see. We have the troll who says that they're spiritual, who came in for the first one. This and read my question. I don't see a question. I'm sorry. So keep your commitments, especially if you're attached to any Scorpio placement at this time. You know, twin flame. So there's both of the twin flame cards here. Is Helen future career? Is Helen future career? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Right now, the universe, for some of you, honestly, this was supposed to be like a overall general reading, but right now it's actually giving love. So right now, the universe, I don't think, especially if you're single, I don't think the universe wants you to date at all right now coming up. Career reading. I don't know why. So again, I've been doing generals for days now, but this is like the first love reading I feel like I'm really tapping into. We have red flags. Somebody could be trying to get into your subconscious at this time. So this could also be keeping your money away to a certain degree. Let's look into career for sure. I agree. Let's look into career, but I'm going to be pulling from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. I don't know why this person is still trying to attach themselves to my brain for a second. How in the world are you going to be a spiritual person and say, go watch TV? What? Dumbass. Anyway, let's see. We have the 10th house authority. Here we go. Here comes the money. So the universe wants, there are these big bad people who have these like what I'm getting is like they go home, they argue, they come to work, and they have this fuck ass energy. The cards say have faith. Have faith when it comes down to your authority and when it comes down to your job and career, for sure. If you're trying to level up in career, the universe is saying take your emotions out of it. Take your emotions out of it, because there's a lot of people who emotionally and romantically want to attach themselves to you. I don't know what they read. I don't know what type of thing. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe they're also manipulated by television at this time. Now, I don't have a TV. I don't watch toxic TV at all. But it's like these people have been watching too much toxic TV, too much MTV, too much Love Island. So I don't know. Again, you're trying to focus on money, respectfully. But these people, we have solar flares activate. So what I'm getting from the cards and from just the immediate thing that popped into my mind is around August, there's something that happens in your career. But you need to make sure that it's very much giving, do your work and go home. Do your work and go home. And it's really going to piss some people off. But rejection is God's protection. Look at this card. It's like a little, I don't know if you can see it. It's like this demon character that's trying to get in. No. I also feel like these are people that you could potentially work with as well. This is crazy. No offense if you watch Love Island or anything like that. I just don't watch TV. Okay, so we have Libra season. Okay, so in Libra season, there's a good money flow that happens. So September, October is the time that you start to have different accolades come your way. But there's something with Neptune in your 12th house, the 12th house energy here, where you need to heal something emotionally. But I feel like I don't know if it's therapy. Some of y'all are just like, I don't know about therapy. So I get that. But in terms of like, not to be like anti-science or anything like that. I'm not like that. But in terms of you doing certain meditations, you doing certain things to detox your body, it's very important for you to do it at this time. You could have started it last season in Cancer season, but it's important for you to just keep this momentum going. It's important for you to keep this generation going. Generation. I meant to say like generator. That's interesting. So this inner generator, it needs to keep going. But I believe now when I said generation, as you're healing yourself, you're going to heal the next generation, especially if you want a family in the next few years. Okay, the universe supports this, but this is a very important time for you to break those old timeline habits, whatever they are to you, and whatever has been truly pressing on you. But there's something about Libra season this year, or certain Libras that are going to help you make money in your surrounding area, environment. There's something here where you also need to connect to your crown chakra, which is divine source, which is praying to God and different things like that. We also have retrograde. Ooh, wait a minute. Venus goes retrograde in Libra season. Here's the tea. Okay, let's break this down. So if you have Taurus in the first house, this is very important. But it's interesting. The universe wants you to be single, but it's saying be single because there's someone that's really important that's going to be coming in. And you don't need these fuck ass people around you. Let's look at how Venus retrograde is going to affect you. Let's dive into it. Let's go. Because you need to know this beforehand. Okay, so there's going to be different gifts. There's going to be different opportunities and wealth opportunities for you to build on right now. There's different things that you need to learn. Ooh, be careful with your gossip coming up, Taurus. Be very mindful, because there's certain people around you who have a certain type of faith also to source. And if you start throwing stones, it's going to set you back, especially in Libra season when you could also benefit more from them, so on and so forth. And them, I also mean like the season, so maybe you're not around Libra or stuff like that, but you know, to each their own. So the Venus retrograde as well, we have the Ace of Wands. something about your sacral energy. So for some of you, you could be artists. You really need to dive into that coming up. So not indulging too terribly much. I know, boring, but still, this is what's coming up. Yeah, be careful with indulgences. There could be traps coming up. That's why the love reading came out first. The cards were just like, you need to know this now. Next, we have the Two of Swords. So it's going to be a little minute if you are trying to change careers, but that's because the universe is lining up tests for you right now. New levels, new devils, period. We have the Six of Swords here. Yeah, it's saying keep your head down, because there's too many people around you who want to manipulate the situation around you. They want to manipulate the situation around you. They want to be an energy vampire around you. Yeah, just keep your head down with these people. New levels, new devils. So if you can't see them, it is what it is. They are going to starve themselves. Yeah, starve the energy vampires right now. Ooh, that's what I'm going to label this reading. Goodness. This is all what you need to know right now before the money starts to shift. If you feel like you're losing money right now, yeah, Ten of Swords, I saw that while I was shuffling. If you feel like you're losing money right now, you might need to hold back on certain things. I mean, what I'm getting is you are getting healthier for sure. And it's written in the stars for you to get healthier as well. We got the Temperance card, the heavenly angels, the angel, or a spirit guide. Someone who has passed over. Overall is bad. Right now, it's not so much bad. It's just like you have to follow the steps moving forward. You know, you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. This is the type of stuff that's going on. And right now, you do have passed over loved ones looking after you right now. Or if somebody passed over recently, or maybe within the last 2 years, 1 to 2 years, this person, if they have or have not visited you in your dreams, I feel like they might be trying to channel through me and telling you, like, you need to follow these steps coming up. We got this retrograde card right here. It's like x-ray vision when it comes down to what the spirits see from what the heavenly spirits see. They're just like, look, in Libra season, you can go pretty far. Or if you fall for these energy vampire traps, Taurus energy to Taurus energy, we know how we are. Ooh, no thanks. I know what that means. Oh, she will be famous. I'm not sure. Hold on. Wait. What's this? Okay, here we go. She will be famous. Overall is bad. Okay. Okay, I see the comments. Okay. Yeah, you got to walk away from certain things. It's not in the cards for you to entertain people right now. Now, if they're close to you, just try to add some distance. Try to add some distance between you and some of your loved ones right here. It's not to say that you don't love them, but you really need to hunker down on a couple of things. What else do these angels want you to know right now? They're going to be giving you gifts coming up. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? Or, oh my gosh, this person paid for this. Or, oh my gosh, this patient, whether it's you now or like a future person watching this video who's a nurse, it's certain good deeds that you do where the universe is going to, okay, I see what this is. You need to start adding up good karma now, which is also you giving back to people, but you cannot fall for the energy vampire tricks, because these energy vampires are out, especially if they're exes. Especially if they're exes, they're energy vampires. Look at this. Must win at all costs. And if that's being a dick or just a mean, bad person, that's what they're going to do. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's time to start racking in the good karma. You doing a good job at work, you doing a good job for your community, you putting in where the universe says for you to put in terms of you being an artist, you being a speaker, something that God has given you, your God-given talent. You need to start putting it out there because that's going to lead to your good karma. So any Tower moment that comes up in the future, especially during Venus retrograde, people are going to be like, how can I help you? What do you need? I got you. I got you. It's very specific for Libra season as well. Venusian sign to Venusian sign. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh. We have high frequencies, fix your vibe. So that's the first card from my index cards. Okay. I'm going to end off on the index cards. And I'll see y'all next time. But let me get a few cards to just reinforce. What's this twin flame energy? I know they're energy vampires, but you know, sometimes we will get lost in the questions like, what do they need? What do they want? Da, 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 da. You already have it. Yeah, they want something. Go within. There's more to the story, but trust your inner voice. So this was in reverse. So there are people who want to trick you out of your inner voice, which will lead to bad karma for you if you do that. Don't do that. We have attract, and it was also in reverse. They want you to betray yourself. That's crazy. Shame, denial, and guilt, because they have shame, denial, guilt, fear, insecurity, mistrust, and dis-ease. That is insane. Who are these people? Heal, Taurus. It is a season. It is an era for you to heal. That villain era is now in the healing era. You need to do some dance. You need to exercise. You need to cook, do some art. You guys probably do this anyway, but you know. Don't let other people turn your light against you. We have light language, light work. You know what I'm also getting? So I'm someone who does prayer candles. So it's either you need to invest in, you know, prayer candles. But if you don't do anything like that, that's fine. But I do have this instinctual feeling where it's just like you need to do some prayers before you go to bed. You need to have a gratitude journal, or you need to say thank you for this day 3 times a day, 3 times every single time you have it come to mind. Gratitude's going to help you coming up. We have earned money, promotion, tips. There we go. Keep that good karma up. Give them the slip. Anything else, cards? Anything else? It's also giving like male energy. So even if you're a man watching this now, in the future, so on and so forth. Here we go. Ooh, a lot of cards. Okay, so we have upgrades. It came out in reverse, so there's some upgrades that are pushed back for the time being. So it's not a forever thing. It's just you either need to do more research, or there's something linked to the tower when it comes down to upgrades coming up. So there's some financial purchases that you want to do, but push it back a little bit. Not forever, but yeah, few days, several days. Yeah, push it back. Okay. Not everyone agrees. Find the middle. Good karma is currency. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We have spiritual court. That's crazy. We have air. You're in spiritual court with air placements. Don't forget, make a list. This air sign is making a list, or if you have air in your chart, you need to make a list. Maybe to-do list for every day. You could be a little scattered here and there because there's just so much on your plate. Divine, masculine, feminine, two-spirited being. This is what you need to understand at this time. But the court is also going to favor the divine energy at this point in time. Do not let people talk you out of this energy. All right. Be well aware and be cautious of any alcoholics around you. They're not, yeah, their manifesting ability is in reverse. You're an Aquarius? Aw, hi Aquarius. We have Fear, insecurity, mistrust, dis-ease. Yes, just be very wary of any type of alcoholic around you. They as well have, unfortunately, fallen into the energy vampire category. The strong man, strong woman. So how my mother and how other mothers have put it, when it comes down to like the strong man spirit, that's not a good thing. It's just like, yeah, you know, if you can lift things, carry things, so on and so forth. I'm not talking about that. But the spirit, where it's just like, instead of having humility, because humility makes us human at the end of the day. But when people have this absence to them, when it comes down to the strong man spirit, like you won't let it go. That's what this alcoholic has. They have the strong man, strong woman spirit. Be very mindful around this person. This is the warning. Observe your surroundings, but be fearless. Okay. I'm done with this reading. Thank you so much for everybody who has liked this video, commented positively, and whether you're watching this now, later, so on and so forth. And I hope you have a great morning, noon, evening, or night. And I will talk to you guys next time.